Buddy, Hoople's Cat. Been a very busy 24 hours on my email. Went out on, I guess, the third or fourth stat email to managers to my hospital about the incoming spacecraft. Still it's kind of weird to say that. It was expected, I think, Friday or Saturday. Praxis Prepper's covering this really well, and stay tuned to his site for more information. I'll just sort of give you a quick rundown of what I think, and then what's going on right now here. Okay, from what I know, that object is not broadcasting. That object is not receiving. So I think we've all discounted the fact that it's North Korea, or currently caused. So a couple of theories I've got is, one, it's an alien craft. The crew are disabled, or the communications are disabled, or both, and the onboard systems are parking it in the nearest safe environment, and it just happens to be us. The other one's a bit wild out there is that it's actually from the future. They've gone through a wormhole or something like that, and again, no comms, and the crew's disabled, and it's just going back into a parking orbit around its planetary object of origin, which would be us in the past, because they've gone through a wormhole. I'm not altogether sure I buy that. What concerns me is the ongoing lack of communications. Like, they've been trying to fire laser beams, I believe, lasers at it, but they're not responding. What we do know is it's slowing, and it's taking an elliptical orbit to get into Earth orbit. That means it is not natural. So it's an unnatural event, so it's going to be interesting how it pans out. As you probably know from the news, people are panic-stricken, but not that panic-stricken. A lot of religious people focusing on the religious aspects, and economics, focusing on the economics aspect. I'm focusing on how it's going to affect my healthcare institution, but I'm also focusing on physical preps. This could be the big thing everybody's been going on about, coming at us out of left field. Some notes here what I wrote. Yeah. So for our hospital, all elective surgeries are cancelled. Cancelled all week. End of. Today, CSIS and the Army have been in off and on, talking to senior management and the hospital emergency operations centre crew, which actually I'm part of. Been numerous phone calls. I listened to a couple of them. Nobody has anything to say, so there's not much point, really. Yeah, so that's basically it. So this is the email, the last email we've got at the moment. So you can have a look at that. Basically, they're kind of not doing much now until Monday. So everything's cancelled. Hemodialysis is going to be finished by 10 p.m. on Thursday, with no plans to do it over the weekend. That's going to have huge impacts on the elderly population. They are trying to increase supplies and stocks in all areas, and will continue to push everybody we can out of the place and close it down. They want us to be ready to deal with large numbers of traumas. And as it says there, we have to keep saying over and over that this is just a precaution and nothing is much expected to happen. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think it's smart and sensible to take precautions like that. You know, we are a trauma hospital associated with the Canadian Forces, so I think it makes sense. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting time. It so happens that I'm actually at work on the weekend, so clearly get home bags and food and water in the car, and good walking shoes and good clothing for outdoors is something I'm really going to have on board for that entire weekend. And I don't know if it is a bad thing. I don't know if I'm not going to come in the next night. I probably might if I can get in. Somebody has to deal with it, right? That will be me. But yeah, so stay tuned to Praxis Prepper and stay calm, but stay sane is my advice. There's been a lot of crazy videos been put out by a lot of preppers. I do like the false flag ones that are going out there, and I can tell you right now, it doesn't take much effort to go online and look at reputable astronomy sites to realise that it is not a false flag. This is a real object, and it is accelerating on a plane. As of now, I am stopping watching the mainstream media. I really can't see them doing much of anything apart from a snow job. Anyway, good luck everybody, and hopefully YouTube will still be up on the weekend so we can follow what's going on. Stay safe, stay sane, but prep up with physical supplies. That's my advice. The other thing I'm thinking about is it's just one craft. It's pretty large, so it doesn't strike me that this is going to be a domination event of the planet with us all being enslaved, but who knows really. I would definitely think about what one large craft would do against a target of our size. I think it's always best to think in the enemy terms. If they are enemy, hopefully they're not, but if they are the enemy, what are they going to do on arrival? I had a bit of a thought that they're just going to sit there and not respond and not do anything, and we'll never be able to get into it, and they'll just sit there, and we'll all be kind of scratching our heads a year from now wondering what on earth it is and where it came from. Anyway, toodaloo, au revoir, Hooble's Cat, over and out.